Hello everyone. Welcome back to Scheme Pod episode 2. And I'm back with my teammates. Hello, my name is Nicholas.
Hello, my name is Caroline.
Hello, my name is Leonardo.
Hello, my name is Steven.
Hey guys, how are you?
I'm good. Wonderful.
How about you, Nico?
Feeling very well too today. Thank you for asking. So let's get to the topic. So we've been given a topic which is critical thinking. It's something important. It's something that we should do in our lives. But first, what is critical thinking? Can someone answer?
For me, critical thinking is the ability to think clearly and rationally about what to do or what to believe. It includes the ability to think in an organized and rational manner. So basically, we're asking the right question at the right time, place, and situation. Critical thinking contains three parts: is description, analysis, and evaluation. So basically, we're questioning about what is this about, what did this happen, and what we can learn from it, and so on. So yeah.
Okay. Do you think critical thinking is important, and what are the benefits of critical thinking?
I think critical thinking is so important. It is the cornerstone of our self-development and improvement. That's why you have to be a critical thinking person. Example in the classroom, teacher who teach critical thinking provide students with more opportunity to understand and take charge of their learning progress, so students can improve their ability to navigate the important decision in their study.
Well, Caroline, I think besides in the workplace, the most important part of critical thinking is in life. Because of if our decision was taken without any critical thinking, it can lead us to an unfortunate situation. For example, if we have to decide between whether we should skip class or not, then we choose to skip because we are lazy and didn't think forward on what will happen if we do so. Then as time went on, I believe in the future we won't pass the class.
Yeah, I believe in both of your answers. Those are really good and concise answers. Leo, because you haven't answered, let me ask you. Let me give you a situation to to practice our critical thinking. So let's examine problems in basic human tendencies and how to avoid them.
So, according to me, basic human tendency is human tendency that exists in all individuals and also help humans to survive and adapt in a new environment. There are problems with basic human tendency. The main problem is negative thinking that creates a lot of new problems. Some solution to solve the problem is human need to self-esteem when interact with others. Then we need to reduce anxiety. We also need to love ourselves and also take care of ourselves. We also need to take care of others and create a good relationship with people. So that's it, Nico.
Yeah. So that's basic human tendencies. How about the use of language? What do you think there are any problems with it, and how to avoid them?
Sure, there are some problems with using language. First is when we communicate with some language. Sometimes it can make message not clear because of the terminology. Second is the psychology of the communicator. When we communicate with someone that has psychological issue, it will have a different answer. Third is the geographic distance between two communicators. Fourth is the lack of understanding between the communicators that happen because of information system. There are some solutions to avoid the problem. First, use clean language. Second, find a trusted translator. Third, use a repetition when talking so people can understand and remember it. And last one, be respectful when talking each other. So Nico, I have some questions for you. How about you examine problem on use of language, problem of fallacies, and how to avoid them?
Okay. Fallacies. Let's see. So first, what is a fallacy? A fallacy is the use of invalid or otherwise faulty reasoning or wrong moves in the construction of an argument. A fallacious argument may be deceptive by appearing to be better than it really is. Fallacy can cause non-valid arguments and discussions and not lead to a satisfying conclusion. So, in order to avoid this, I have thought about three solutions. So, first, always include evidence, because if you include evidence, it immediately dissolves the argument's chance to be a fallacy. So, it won't be a fallacy because fallacies can have evidences. Number two is always counter-argue your own argument, because if you like attack your argument in a way, you can find holes in it, you can find weakness, and of course, you can also strengthen and fortify your arguments. And number three, just be logical. Think rationally. Don't think about weird and irrational stuff. Stick to science, stick to research. And I think if you do those three things, we can avoid fallacy. Oh yeah,
Yes,
time.
Totally.
I agree with you, Nico.
Thank you, Leonardo and Caroline.
Yes.
And so the last question, I guess, nowadays there's a lot of hoax and fake news, and with the rampant growth of social media, we can find it everywhere. Steven, I'm interested to hear from you. What do you think we should do to avoid, hoax and false news by thinking critically? How do you think about that?
Well, as you can see nowadays, we're still able to see that there's a lot of hoax still being spread across the media. Therefore, we need to think critically and seek for the truth, whether the news or the information told in the media is true or not. There are some aspects that can we pay attention to prevent hoax, such as we need to be aware of provocative news headlines. Hoax maker tends to use trending situations in recent public issues. For example, political information. Be careful if you read provocative news headlines. Check the validity by reading the whole information, then compare to other references. And also, we need to pay attention to news sites. Fake information is usually spread through unofficial media like blogs. The Ministry of Communication and Information, as you know as Kominfo, has already done registration and verification to mainstream news sites. We need to be aware of information from unverified and unofficial sites. And also, other than that, we need to check the accuracy of the image. Broadcasted information on social media is not only text, but also images and videos. Use Google Image by dragging and dropping the image so you can retrieve to check the validity. That's all.
Okay, wow, that's a really enlightening answer. Is there anything to add, guys? Do you want to add anything? Or is it done?
For me, it's done.
Okay. How about you, Caroline and Stephen?
I think it's already clear.
Have a lot of insight.
Okay,
Very insightful.
thank you, guys. Well, I guess that's it for today's discussion. Thank you for tuning into SchemPod. We hope you enjoy. We hope you learned something. And see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye. Thank you.